Yank at Oxford? The Wizard of Ox?
Alan Alda, who played the beloved Hawkeye Pierce, had a complicated relationship with one of his co-stars on MASH. While the show was known for its camaraderie and humor, Alda found it challenging to work with Larry Linville, who portrayed the pompous Frank Burns. Their on-screen rivalry was intense, but it was not just an act. Alda often felt that Linville's portrayal of Frank was too over the top, which clashed with Alda's desire for a more nuanced performance. This tension sometimes spilled over into their off-screen interactions, leading to a strained atmosphere during filming. Despite this, Alda respected Linville's talent and dedication to the role. The dynamic between them added depth to their characters, making the rivalry more believable and entertaining for viewers. Alda's candid reflections on this relationship reveal the complexities of working in a high-pressure environment like a hit television show, where personal feelings can sometimes complicate professional relationships.
There could even be a commendation in it for you, Pierce.
Oh, no, just a simple honorable discharge and safety.
Behind the scenes of MASH, there are many mysteries that even the most dedicated fans may not know. The cast often found themselves in the dark about which characters would meet their end, or who had actual military experience. Loretta Swit, who played the iconic character Margaret Hot Lips Houlihan, was once on the verge of leaving the show. Despite this, she appeared in all but 11 episodes throughout the series' run. Swit had a few favorite episodes that stood out to her, including Hot Lips and Empty Arms, Margaret's engagement, and The Nurses. Her relationships with her castmates remained strong long after the show ended. She was particularly close to Harry Morgan, maintaining that bond until his passing in 2011. Swit also kept in touch with Alan Alda and his family, showing the lasting friendships formed during the series. In addition to MASH, she appeared in other popular shows like The Love Boat and Cagney and Lacey, almost leaving MASH for the latter role.
Greatest Hungarian hot dogs with chili peppers, 35 cents, and a cold beer.
Based on Richard Hooker's 1968 novel MASH, a novel about 3 Army doctors, the television series MASH brought to life the experiences of medical personnel during the Korean War. The novel was co-written under the pen name Dr. H. Richard Hornberger and W. C. Hines, capturing the humor and challenges faced by Army doctors in a war zone. The show's casting choices played a significant role in its success. McLean Stevenson initially expressed interest in portraying the character Hawkeye, who is known for his wit and charm. However, he ultimately took on the role of Henry Blake, the commanding officer of the 477th Mobile Army Surgical Hospital. This decision shaped the dynamics of the show, as Stevenson's portrayal of Blake added a unique layer to the series. Additionally, comedian Robert Klein was offered the role of Trapper John, but chose to decline it. This left the door open for other actors to step into the iconic roles that would define the series and resonate with audiences for years to come. The combination of the source material and the casting decisions contributed to the show's lasting impact and popularity.
Said injuries were sustained at a MASH unit in a zone of armed combat. The Secretary of the Army...
Both Jamie Farr and Alan Alda had genuine military experience that added depth to their roles in MASH. Alda joined the Army Reserve after graduating from Fordham University, which gave him a unique perspective on the characters he portrayed. His involvement in the series went beyond acting. He directed 31 episodes and co-wrote 13, showcasing his multifaceted talent. Alda's contributions to MASH were recognized with several Emmy Awards for writing, directing, and acting, highlighting his significant impact on the show. In a nod to the film version of MASH, Alda wore the same hat as Donald Sutherland in the series' opening credits, creating a visual connection between the two adaptations. This attention to detail and personal experience helped shape the show's narrative, making it resonate with audiences. The blend of humor and poignant moments in MASH was enriched by the real-life experiences of its cast, particularly Alda, who brought authenticity to the character of Hawkeye Pierce.
I'd like you to have the copy he gave me.
Farr enlisted in the Army for 2 years, serving in Japan and Korea after hostilities ended. His military experience added depth to his portrayal of Corporal Maxwell Q. Klinger on the television series MASH. Initially, Klinger was only scheduled to appear once, but his character quickly gained popularity among viewers. This unexpected success led to Klinger becoming a regular character on the show. Klinger was known for his unique and humorous attempts to get discharged from the Army, often dressing in women's clothing as part of his antics. One of the most memorable aspects of Klinger's character was his wedding gown, which he wore 3 times for different marriage-related episodes. These moments not only showcased the comedic elements of the show, but also highlighted the absurdity of war, and the lengths to which soldiers would go to escape their circumstances. Klinger's character became a beloved part of MASH, contributing to the series' legacy as a groundbreaking blend of comedy and drama. The show tackled serious themes while maintaining a light-hearted approach, and Klinger's antics were a perfect example of this balance. His character resonated with audiences, making him an iconic figure in television history.
Colonel, I'm glad you could make it, because I'm going to have to be relieved. I'm in no condition to operate.
Mike Farrell's competitive nature was a notable aspect of his time on the set of MASH. This trait led to a physical rivalry with his co-star Alda. The two actors found themselves in a playful competition to see who could learn to stand on their hands first. This lighthearted challenge showcased their camaraderie and the fun atmosphere on set, but it also highlighted their determination to push each other to new heights, both literally and figuratively. Their rivalry was not limited to physical feats. One of their most heated arguments revolved around a specific scene where Farrell's character, B.J. Honeycutt, was behaving in a way that seemed out of character. This disagreement reflected the passion both actors had for their roles, and the importance they placed on character development. Farrell's commitment to his character was evident in the personal touches he added, such as naming B.J.'s daughter Erin after his real-life daughter. This choice not only deepened his connection to the role, but also brought a sense of authenticity to the character's family life. The dynamics between Farrell and Alda contributed to the rich tapestry of relationships that made MASH a beloved series. Their playful rivalry and shared dedication to their craft helped create memorable moments that resonated with audiences. The blend of humor and heartfelt storytelling in the show was enhanced by the genuine interactions between the cast members, making MASH a classic that continues to be cherished by fans.
How you feeling, Tom?
How am I feeling?
Alda recalled his time in the Army, where he learned judo, a skill that added a unique layer to his character. During filming, Farrell would often attempt to trip him, creating a playful rivalry that brought a sense of authenticity to their scenes. This physical rivalry not only showcased their camaraderie, but also highlighted the competitive spirit that often exists among actors. Wayne Rogers, who played Trapper John McIntyre, had a unique situation on the show. He never signed a formal contract, which meant he had the freedom to leave the series whenever he chose. This lack of a binding agreement added an element of unpredictability to his role, influencing how he approached his character and the dynamics within the cast. Meanwhile, the character of Klinger underwent significant changes throughout the series. Initially intended to be portrayed as homosexual, Klinger evolved into one of the most beloved characters on the show. His quirky personality and determination to get out of the Army resonated with audiences, making him a fan favorite. The transformation of Klinger from a character with a specific identity to a more complex and relatable figure reflects the show's ability to adapt and grow, capturing the hearts of viewers while navigating the complexities of character development.
Before we operate on that cake, I would like to get a second opinion.
This'll all go into my report to the General, Colonel Drunky John.
Producers of the 1972 television series MASH aimed to create a show that reflected the serious nature of war and its impact on the lives of soldiers and medical staff. They intended to avoid using a laugh track, believing it would undermine the gravity of the subject matter. However, CBS, the network airing the show, had different ideas and insisted on including a laugh track. This decision led to a unique dynamic within the series. While the operating room sequences were filmed without any laugh track, the laughter that was added in other scenes became increasingly muffled as the series progressed. This change may have been a response to the evolving tone of the show, which began to delve deeper into the emotional and psychological struggles faced by the characters. Interestingly, when MASH was broadcast in the United Kingdom, the contentious laugh track was completely erased, allowing viewers to experience the show in a manner more aligned with the producer's original vision. This decision highlighted the differing cultural perceptions of comedy and drama, as well as the challenges faced by creators in balancing humor with serious themes. The use of a laugh track in MASH remains a topic of discussion among fans and critics, reflecting the complexities of producing a show that straddles the line between comedy and the harsh realities of war.
The Lewis Walcott fight he covered.
What a terrific idea. Colonel, why don't you take Father Mulcahy over?
The first episode of MASH aired on September 17, 1972, marking the beginning of a series that would become a classic in television history. Written by Larry Gilbert and directed by Gene Reynolds, the pilot episode set the tone for the show, blending humor with the serious backdrop of the Korean War. Gilbert dedicated 3 days to crafting the pilot, ensuring that it captured the essence of the characters and the unique environment of a mobile Army surgical hospital. The episode was well received, earning nominations for 2 Emmy Awards in the categories of director and writing. This recognition highlighted the quality of storytelling and direction that would become hallmarks of the series. The pilot introduced viewers to a cast of memorable characters, each with their quirks and personalities, laying the groundwork for the relationships and conflicts that would unfold in subsequent episodes. The combination of comedy and poignant moments resonated with audiences, making MASH a beloved show that would endure for years to come.
Oh, yeah. Oh, okay, the tent is spinning around.
Which way?
Only Alan Alda was aware of the Henry Blake character's demise before shooting, which added a layer of depth and emotion to the series. This pivotal moment showcased the show's ability to blend humor with poignant storytelling, a hallmark of MASH. The series featured renowned stars such as Ron Howard, Leslie Nielsen, and Patrick Swayze, who made guest appearances, enriching the narrative with their talents. Each guest star brought their unique flair, contributing to the show's legacy and appeal. MASH lasted an impressive 11 years, beginning on September 17, 1972, and concluding on February 28, 1983. This remarkable run allowed the series to outlast the actual Korean War, which ended in 1953. The show's ability to address serious themes while maintaining a comedic tone resonated with audiences, making it a beloved classic. The combination of a talented cast, memorable guest stars, and a long-lasting presence in television history solidified MASH as a significant cultural phenomenon.
I can't thank you enough, Admiral.
It's a miracle. Can we get on with this? Yeah, let's get on with this.
Okay, let's get on with this.
Admiral?
Throughout its run, MASH produced a total of 256 episodes, captivating audiences with its blend of humor and poignant moments set against the backdrop of the Korean War. One of the show's most beloved characters was Radar O'Reilly, known for his innocence and his attachment to a plush bear. This bear became a symbol of his character, and after the series concluded, it was discovered and auctioned off. Gary Berghoff, the actor who portrayed Radar, was the successful bidder, ensuring that this piece of television history remained close to him. In a fascinating twist, a construction worker stumbled upon a time capsule that had been buried by the characters in a final season episode. This discovery occurred months after the shooting had ended, revealing a tangible connection to the show's legacy. The time capsule served as a reminder of the impact MASH had on its viewers and the lasting memories it created. The combination of these elements highlights the show's enduring charm and the affection fans have for its characters and stories.
Went back inside. Look at this. Look.
No, I just want BJ in this one.
Oh, yeah? Oh!
Even minor characters in MASH left a lasting impression on viewers, showcasing the show's ability to blend humor with poignant moments. In a memorable 1977 episode, characters were named after the California Angels baseball club, adding a unique twist to the storyline. This clever nod not only entertained fans of the show, but also highlighted the writer's creativity in incorporating real-life elements into the fictional world of the 477th Mobile Army Surgical Hospital. One character stood out as being named after a writer's ex-girlfriend, which sparked curiosity among fans. This character was portrayed in a way that suggested she was not the finest, hinting at a humorous yet critical reflection on past relationships. Such details enriched the narrative, allowing viewers to connect with the characters on a deeper level. The inclusion of these minor characters and their backstories contributed to the overall charm of MASH, making it a beloved series that resonated with audiences for years.
Oh, well, we'll just tell the patient that his doctor is soused. Hope he doesn't mind walking around for the rest of his life on a
As performers on MASH became more vocal about their storylines, the creative team faced unique challenges. The actors expressed their desire for more engaging plots, which led to some unusual decisions. To accommodate their requests, the team devised winter scenarios that required the cast to wear heavy clothing while filming outside in sweltering 90-degree heat. This situation highlighted the dedication of the actors and the lengths to which the production team would go to keep the show fresh and entertaining. In addition to the main series, MASH inspired several spin-offs that expanded its universe. One notable spin-off was Walter, which focused on the character Radar O'Reilly. In this series, Radar returns home only to face the harsh reality of losing his family. Struggling with his new life, he takes on the role of a detective, navigating the challenges of his past while trying to find his place in the world. This spin-off showcased the depth of the characters and allowed fans to explore their stories beyond the original series.
I don't know any stories. I don't know any stories. You tell a story. You got to practice for your little girl.
Throughout the series, the photograph of Colonel Potter's wife is a touching detail that adds depth to his character. This photograph is not just a prop. It is an image of actor Harry Morgan's actual wife, which brings a personal touch to the role. This connection between the actor and his character enhances the emotional resonance of the show, making Potter's experiences and feelings more relatable to the audience. The famed last episode, Goodbye, Farewell, and Amen, is often remembered as the conclusion of the beloved series. However, it is interesting to note that this episode was not the final segment shot. The last episode filmed was As Time Goes By. This fact highlights the behind-the-scenes decisions that shape how a series concludes, and how the actors and crew navigate the end of a long-running show. The emotional weight of the final episodes, especially Goodbye, Farewell, and Amen, resonates with fans, but knowing that As Time Goes By was filmed afterward adds another layer to the legacy of MASH. The series remains a significant part of television history, with its characters and stories continuing to touch the hearts of viewers.
You want to press charges? Corporal, if you need a job after the war, look me up in Fort Wayne.
McLean Stevenson made a significant choice when he left the show, feeling overshadowed by the rising star of Alan Alda. This decision was not influenced by any criticism from Alda, but stemmed from Stevenson's own feelings about his role in the series. He believed that the dynamic of the show had shifted, and he wanted to pursue other opportunities that he felt would better showcase his talents. His departure marked a turning point for the series, which continued to thrive without him. The series finale, titled Goodbye, Farewell, and Amen, became a monumental event in television history. It remains the most viewed non-sport show in American history, drawing in an audience that surpassed all expectations. This finale is also unique in that it is the only episode where the title appears on screen, adding to its significance. The emotional weight of the finale resonated with viewers, making it a memorable conclusion to a beloved series. The impact of both Stevenson's departure and the finale continues to be felt in the world of television.
You really want to know what's bothering me in that letter?
Can it be told in the dark?
Hawkeye was a central character in the beloved television series MASH, known for his sharp wit and strong moral compass. Throughout the show, he was never depicted carrying a gun, which set him apart from many other characters in a military setting. This choice highlighted his anti-war stance and preference for healing over violence. In a notable scene, when he did handle a firearm, he discharged it harmlessly into the air, further emphasizing his reluctance to engage in combat. In the episode titled Tuttle, viewers are introduced to Captain Tuttle, a character who exists solely in Hawkeye's imagination. This fictional creation serves as a reflection of Hawkeye's desire for camaraderie and a break from the harsh realities of war. The end credits of the episode humorously list Captain Tuttle as having been portrayed by himself, reinforcing the idea that he is a product of Hawkeye's mind rather than a real person. This clever narrative device adds depth to the character of Hawkeye, showcasing his inner struggles and the coping mechanisms he employs to deal with the chaos surrounding him. The interplay between Hawkeye and Captain Tuttle illustrates the show's unique blend of humor and poignant commentary on the human experience during wartime. The absence of a traditional military weapon in Hawkeye's hands symbolizes his commitment to peace and healing, making him a memorable and relatable character in the series. The imaginative aspect of Captain Tuttle serves to highlight the importance of friendship and the need for connection, even in the most challenging circumstances.
If the lieutenant can't walk out of here, neither does he.
In the production of the 1972 television series MASH, some noticeable errors occurred that caught the attention of viewers. For instance, power lines can be seen in various outdoor scenes. This oversight was not addressed through reshooting, primarily due to budget constraints that limited the show's production capabilities. The creators had to make tough choices about where to allocate their resources, and unfortunately, correcting these visual errors was not feasible at the time. Additionally, the show featured several characters who were depicted as earning multiple Purple Hearts. This portrayal was inaccurate, as the Purple Heart is awarded only for a soldier's first combat wound. The series, while aiming for a blend of humor and drama, sometimes strayed from strict adherence to military protocol and history. These production errors, while minor in the grand scheme of the show's impact, highlight the challenges faced by the creators in balancing storytelling with accuracy. The combination of these elements contributed to the unique charm and enduring legacy of MASH, making it a beloved series that continues to resonate with audiences.
You really specialize. Oh, so it's that kind.
As the series progressed, the cast of MASH reached a point where they felt it was time to end the show. The decision to cancel the series was not taken lightly. It came after much discussion among the cast members, who had developed a strong bond over the years. They recognized that the storylines had begun to wind down, and they wanted to leave the audience with lasting memories rather than overstaying their welcome. This collective decision reflected their respect for the show and its legacy. Following the cancellation, some of the cast members transitioned to a spin-off series titled After MASH. This new show aimed to explore the lives of the characters after the war, allowing fans to see how they adapted to civilian life. The move to create After MASH demonstrated the enduring popularity of the characters and the desire to continue their stories in a different setting. The end of MASH marked a significant moment in television history, as it had become a cultural touchstone, blending humor with poignant moments that resonated with viewers. The cast's choice to cancel the series was a testament to their commitment to quality storytelling and their understanding of the show's impact on its audience.
Hey, he was close. He's out on my feet.
As we wrap up this episode of MASH, the laughter and camaraderie linger in the air, but the story doesn't end here. What happened to the beloved cast after the final curtain fell? Behind the scenes, their lives took unexpected turns, filled with triumphs, challenges, and remarkable transformations. From the iconic Alda, who became a celebrated director and author, to the talented Loretta Swit, who dedicated herself to animal rights activism, each actor carved a unique path. Did you know that some cast members reunited for special projects, while others ventured into entirely different careers? The legacy of MASH extends far beyond the screen, and the journeys of its stars are as compelling as the stories they told. Join us as we delve into the fascinating lives of these actors, exploring their post-MASH adventures and the impact they left on the world. Stay tuned for a closer look at the lives that followed the laughter. Timothy Brown portrayed Captain Oliver Harmon Spearchucker Jones in the 1972 TV series MASH. His character was a skilled surgeon and a former football player, bringing a unique blend of humor and depth to the show. Brown's performance was notable for its charm, but the role was also a reflection of the racial dynamics of the time, as he was one of the few black characters in a predominantly white cast. After MASH, Brown faced significant challenges in his career. He struggled to find roles that matched his talent, leading to a decline in his acting opportunities. In his personal life, Brown encountered hardships, including financial difficulties and battles with addiction. He faced a scandal in the late 1980s when he was arrested for drug possession, which further complicated his career. Despite these challenges, he remained resilient, eventually transitioning into a successful career as a motivational speaker. The last known information about Timothy Brown indicates he has largely stayed out of the public eye, focusing on personal growth and recovery. His journey reflects both the struggles and triumphs of a man who once shone brightly on television.
Day is a drink. Where's the key?
With the colonel, I'm happy to say.
William Christopher portrayed Father Francis Mulcahy in the 1972 television series MASH, a character marked by his deep compassion and unwavering faith amidst the chaos of war. Christopher's portrayal brought a unique blend of humor and solemnity, making Mulcahy a beloved figure among fans. His character often served as a moral compass, navigating the complexities of life and death in a military hospital. After MASH ended in 1983, Christopher faced personal challenges. He struggled with a typecasting that often follows successful roles, finding it difficult to secure significant parts in television and film. Despite this, he continued to work in theater and made guest appearances on various shows, including a notable role in the sitcom Designing Women. In his personal life, Christopher dealt with the loss of his wife, who passed away from cancer in 2003. This tragedy deeply affected him, leading to a period of introspection and solitude. He later remarried, but the shadow of his earlier loss lingered. In his later years, Christopher became an advocate for various causes, including the fight against cancer, drawing from his own experiences. He remained active in the entertainment industry until his passing in December 2021, leaving behind a legacy of kindness and resilience. Kelly Nakahara portrayed Lieutenant Kelly Yamato, RN, in the 1972 television series MASH. Her character was a dedicated nurse, often providing a calm presence amid the chaos of war. Nakahara's performance brought depth to the role, showcasing the struggles and resilience of medical staff during the Korean War. After MASH ended, Nakahara faced personal challenges. She dealt with the pressures of being typecast and struggled to find substantial roles in Hollywood. Despite this, she continued to work in television and film, appearing in shows like The Love Boat and in various voice roles, including an animated series. Nakahara also faced hardships in her personal life. She experienced the loss of her husband, which deeply affected her. In her later years, she turned to painting, finding solace in art. She became known for her watercolor landscapes, which reflected her inner journey. The last known information about Nakahara is that she passed away in February 2023, leaving behind a legacy of resilience and creativity. Her life was marked by both triumphs and trials, embodying the complexities of an artist navigating the entertainment industry.
It's no sin, Radar.
When was the last time you felt like home?
McLean Stevenson portrayed Lieutenant Colonel Henry Blake in the 1972 series MASH, bringing a blend of warmth and humor to a character facing the grim realities of war. His portrayal resonated with audiences, showcasing Blake's struggles to maintain morale among his troops while grappling with the chaos of the Korean War. Stevenson's departure from the show in the third season was shocking, as his character was killed off in a dramatic twist that left a lasting impact on fans. After MASH, Stevenson faced challenges in his career. He struggled to find roles that matched the popularity of Blake, leading to a series of less successful projects. His personal life was marked by hardships, including a tumultuous marriage to actress and writer who he divorced in 1978. He faced financial difficulties and battled depression, which he openly discussed in interviews. Despite these struggles, he continued to work in television and theater, appearing in various guest roles and stage productions. In his later years, Stevenson moved to the quieter life of a writer and producer. He passed away in 1996 from cancer, leaving behind a legacy that is both celebrated and shadowed by the challenges he faced. His last known information reflects a man who, despite his fame, dealt with the complexities of life away from the spotlight.
Civility and graciousness. There is no room for rancor.
How about just one bolo punch?
Harry Morgan portrayed Colonel Sherman T. Potter in the 1972 TV series MASH, bringing a blend of authority and warmth to the character. Potter, a seasoned officer, often served as a father figure to the younger staff, balancing the harsh realities of war with a sense of humor and compassion. Morgan's performance was marked by a deep understanding of the character's complexities, reflecting both the burdens of leadership and the personal struggles of a man in a time of conflict. After MASH ended in 1983, Morgan continued to work in television and film, but his life was not without challenges. He faced personal hardships, including the death of his wife, Eileen, in 1985, which left a profound impact on him. Morgan also dealt with health issues, including a serious battle with cancer in the late 1990s. Despite these struggles, he remained active in the entertainment industry, earning accolades for his work, including an Emmy Award for his role in the series Dragnet. In his later years, Morgan became a beloved figure, known for his kindness and humility. He passed away in December 2011 at the age of 96, leaving behind a legacy of memorable performances and a life marked by resilience. His contributions to television continue to resonate, reminding audiences of the depth and humanity he brought to his roles.
Oh, hi. Would you be Captain Pierce and Major Houlihan? That's right.
Wayne Rogers portrayed Captain Trapper John McIntyre in the 1972 TV series MASH, bringing a blend of charm and wit to the character. Trapper was known for his rebellious spirit and camaraderie with fellow doctors, often using humor to cope with the horrors of war. Rogers' performance was pivotal in establishing the show's tone, balancing the serious themes of conflict with lighthearted moments. After leaving MASH in 1975, Rogers faced challenges in his career. He struggled to find roles that matched his earlier success, leading him to explore opportunities in producing and directing. In his personal life, Rogers experienced hardships, including a tumultuous marriage that ended in divorce. He faced financial difficulties in the 1980s, which he overcame by investing in real estate. Despite these challenges, he remained a beloved figure in Hollywood. In his later years, he became a financial consultant, sharing his knowledge with others. Wayne Rogers passed away in December 2015, leaving behind a legacy marked by both triumphs and struggles.
You know that my hands were shaking? I had butterflies. I've held people's hearts in my hand, and with him I was...
G.W. Bailey portrayed Sergeant Luther Rizzo in the 1972 TV series MASH, bringing a unique blend of humor and depth to the character. Rizzo was known for his tough exterior and sharp wit, often serving as a foil to the more idealistic characters. Bailey's performance captured the struggles of a soldier trying to maintain sanity amidst the chaos of war, reflecting the darker themes of the series. After MASH, Bailey's career continued with notable roles in films like Police Academy and television shows such as Major Crimes. However, his life was not without challenges. He faced personal hardships, including the tragic loss of his first wife, which deeply affected him. Bailey also dealt with the pressures of fame, leading to periods of introspection and withdrawal from the public eye. In recent years, Bailey has remained relatively private, focusing on his work in theater and occasional television appearances. His last known public engagement was in 2020, where he participated in a charity event, showcasing his commitment to giving back. Despite the shadows of his past, Bailey continues to be remembered for his impactful performances and the complexities of his life.
About your toilet training.
Jamie Farr's portrayal of Corporal Maxwell Q. Klinger in the 1972 TV series MASH became iconic. Klinger, known for his outrageous attempts to get discharged from the Army by dressing in women's clothing, was a complex character. He represented the absurdity of war and the struggle for identity amidst chaos. Farr infused Klinger with humor and depth, making him a fan favorite. After MASH ended in 1983, Farr faced personal and professional challenges. He struggled with the typecasting that often follows successful roles, leading to fewer significant opportunities in Hollywood. Despite this, he found success in theater and made guest appearances on various shows. Farr's life was not without hardship. He faced the loss of loved ones, including his mother, which deeply affected him. He also battled health issues, including a serious car accident in the late 1990s that left him with lasting injuries. As of the latest updates, Jamie Farr remains active in charity work and occasionally appears at fan conventions. He continues to share stories from his life and career, reflecting on the impact of his role as Klinger.
Yeah, Bill. Oh, will you excuse me? I've got to finish the report for the General tonight.
Marcia Strassman portrayed Nurse Margie Cutler in the 1972 TV series MASH, bringing a blend of warmth and strength to her character. Margie was a dedicated nurse who navigated the chaos of a mobile Army surgical hospital during the Korean War. Strassman's performance resonated with viewers, showcasing the emotional toll of war on medical staff. After MASH, Strassman faced challenges in her career, struggling to find roles that matched her early success. She appeared in various TV shows and films, but none reached the same level of acclaim. In her personal life, Strassman dealt with significant hardships, including a tumultuous marriage to actor Robert F. Kennedy Jr., which ended in divorce. She also battled health issues, including a long fight against breast cancer, which she faced with resilience. Strassman remained active in advocacy for cancer awareness until her passing in 2020. Her legacy continues to inspire those who remember her work and her strength in the face of adversity.
The overture, didn't want to be late.
You're early. Floor show doesn't start for 5 minutes.
We wanted good seats.
Would you like to order a drink?
Well...
Larry Linville's portrayal of the incompetent and self-serving Major Frank Burns in the 1972 TV series MASH earned him widespread recognition. His character's ineptitude and constant clashes with fellow surgeons made him a compelling and often infuriating presence on screen. Linville's performance as the loathed Major was so convincing that it led to him being typecast in similar roles. After leaving MASH in 1977, Linville struggled to find meaningful work, often relegated to guest appearances and minor roles. He appeared in various TV shows and films, including Chips, The Love Boat, and Earth Girls Are Easy. Despite his efforts, he was unable to shake off the image of Major Burns, which haunted him for the rest of his career. Linville's personal life was marred by struggles with addiction and health issues. He was open about his experiences with substance abuse and used his platform to raise awareness about the dangers of addiction. In 1982, he was arrested for driving under the influence, which further complicated his already troubled life. In the 1990s, Linville began to distance himself from the entertainment industry, citing his frustration with the lack of substantial roles and the constant typecasting. He eventually moved to New Mexico, where he lived a relatively quiet life away from the spotlight. In his later years, Linville made sporadic appearances at fan conventions and events, often to the delight of MASH enthusiasts. Despite his complicated past, he remained gracious and humble, acknowledging the impact of his iconic character on popular culture. Larry Linville passed away on April 10, 2000, at the age of 60, due to complications from pneumonia. His legacy as Major Frank Burns continues to endure, a testament to his memorable performance in one of television's most beloved series.
What do I do if she corners me on something?
Okay, all right. You look thoughtful when you say...
Todd Sussman played the role of the PA announcer in the iconic 1972 TV series MASH. His voice became a familiar sound, delivering crucial announcements that added to the show's unique blend of humor and drama. Though his role was minor, it was essential in setting the tone and atmosphere of the series, often providing a stark contrast to the chaos of war depicted on screen. After MASH, Sussman's career continued in television and film, but he faced challenges that would shape his life. He struggled with typecasting, often being seen only as a voice actor. Personal hardships included a battle with depression, which he openly discussed in interviews, revealing the toll that the entertainment industry can take on mental health. In the late 1980s, Sussman faced a scandal involving allegations of misconduct, which he vehemently denied. This incident cast a shadow over his career, leading to fewer roles and a retreat from the public eye. As of the latest information, Todd Sussman has largely remained out of the spotlight, focusing on personal projects and enjoying a quieter life away from the pressures of Hollywood. His contributions to MASH and the industry are still remembered, but his later years remain shrouded in mystery.
Charles, are you going to eat that spam or marry it? Sir, if ours were a truly civilized nation, you...
Alan Alda's portrayal of Captain Benjamin Franklin Hawkeye Pierce in the 1972 TV series MASH became iconic, blending humor with a deep sense of humanity amidst the horrors of war. Alda's Hawkeye was a skilled surgeon, often using wit to cope with the trauma surrounding him. This role allowed Alda to explore complex themes of morality and the absurdity of conflict, making him a beloved figure in television history. After MASH ended in 1983, Alda faced personal and professional challenges. He struggled with the pressure of being typecast and sought diverse roles in film and theater. His work in movies like The Four Seasons and his direction in films like Sweet Liberty showcased his range. However, Alda also faced hardships, including the death of his father, which deeply affected him. He has been open about his battle with depression, revealing the darker sides of fame. In recent years, Alda has focused on advocacy for science communication and has been involved in various charitable efforts. He was diagnosed with Parkinson's disease in 2015, which he has discussed publicly, emphasizing the importance of living fully despite challenges. As of now, Alda continues to inspire through his work and personal story, reminding us of the resilience of the human spirit.
You're alive, you're dead. No drums, no flashing lights.
David Ogden Stiers portrayed Major Charles Winchester in the 1972 TV series MASH, bringing a complex character to life. Winchester was a skilled surgeon, often seen as a foil to the more laid-back Hawkeye. Stiers infused the role with a sense of elitism and sophistication, yet also revealed the character's vulnerabilities and struggles with the harsh realities of war. His performance was marked by a blend of arrogance and deep compassion, making Winchester a memorable part of the series. After MASH, Stiers continued to work in television and film, earning acclaim for his voice work in animated features and his roles in various series. However, his life was not without challenges. Stiers faced personal hardships, including a battle with cancer, which he publicly disclosed in 2009. He also dealt with the complexities of his sexuality, coming out as gay later in life, which added layers to his public persona. In his later years, Stiers remained active in the arts, but his health declined. He passed away in March 2018, leaving behind a legacy of diverse performances and a profound impact on the entertainment industry. His life was marked by both triumphs and struggles, reflecting the complexities of a man who navigated fame and personal challenges with grace. Gary Berghoff portrayed Corporal Walter Radar O'Reilly in the 1972 TV series MASH, a character known for his innocence and keen intuition. Radar's ability to anticipate the needs of his fellow soldiers made him a beloved figure, but Berghoff's journey was not without shadows. After MASH, he faced challenges in his career, struggling to find roles that matched the iconic status of Radar. He appeared in various TV shows and films, but none achieved the same level of success. Berghoff's personal life was marked by hardships, including a difficult divorce from his first wife, Janet, which left him emotionally scarred. He also faced health issues, including a battle with Lyme disease, which affected his quality of life. Despite these struggles, he found solace in his passion for art and music, often retreating to his home in California to paint and play the drums. As of the latest information, Berghoff has largely stayed out of the public eye, focusing on his private life and artistic pursuits. His legacy as Radar endures, but the man behind the character remains a mystery, living quietly away from the spotlight.
I've stalked into a minefield.
Dear God.
He's been alerted.
I'll take the boy, Father.
By the way,
Loretta Swit portrayed Major Margaret Hot Lips Houlihan in the 1972 TV series MASH, a role that became iconic for its blend of strength and vulnerability. Swit's character was initially seen as a strict and ambitious Army nurse, often clashing with the male doctors. However, as the series progressed, her character evolved, revealing deeper layers of compassion and complexity. Swit's performance earned her 2 Emmy Awards, solidifying her place in television history. After MASH ended in 1983, Swit faced personal challenges. She struggled with the typecasting that often follows successful roles, finding it difficult to land diverse parts. Despite this, she continued to act in theater and television, appearing in various guest roles and stage productions. Swit also became an advocate for animal rights, using her platform to raise awareness about animal welfare. In her personal life, Swit faced hardships, including the loss of her beloved pets and the challenges of aging in the public eye. She has remained relatively private, but her passion for acting and advocacy continues to shine through. As of the latest updates, Loretta Swit is still active in her pursuits, participating in conventions and events, sharing her experiences and insights with fans.
here, has the stove gone out?
Right out the door.
What happened to it?
Radar moved all the stove.
Mike Farrell portrayed Captain B.J. Honeycutt in the 1972 series MASH, bringing a blend of humor and depth to the character. B.J. was a skilled surgeon, known for his compassion and strong moral compass, often serving as a counterbalance to the more cynical characters. Farrell's performance resonated with audiences, making B.J. a beloved figure in television history. After MASH ended in 1983, Farrell's career continued in television and film, but he faced challenges. He starred in shows like Providence and appeared in various movies, yet he struggled to escape the shadow of his iconic role. Farrell's life was marked by personal hardships. He experienced the loss of his first wife, Judy, to cancer in 1983, which deeply affected him. He later married actress Shelley Fabares, and they have been together since 1984. Farrell has also been an outspoken advocate for social issues, including animal rights and anti-war activism, which sometimes drew criticism. In recent years, he has remained relatively private, focusing on writing and activism. As of the latest updates, Farrell continues to engage in charitable work and remains a respected figure in the entertainment industry.
Brew, do I understand you to say that if you can't be...
As we wrap up our look at the iconic series MASH, it's hard not to feel a wave of nostalgia. This show, which aired from 1972 to 1983, not only entertained but also tackled serious issues like war, friendship, and the human spirit. The cast, including Alda, Loretta Swit, and Jamie Farr, faced their own challenges, from Alda's struggle to balance comedy with poignant moments to Swit's advocacy for animal rights after the show ended. Each actor's journey after MASH was shaped by their experiences on set, with many using their fame to pursue meaningful causes. Did you watch MASH during your childhood? What memories do you have connected to this beloved series? Perhaps you remember the laughter shared with family during episodes or the lessons learned from characters like Hawkeye and Margaret. We invite you to share your stories in the comments below. Your memories are a part of the legacy of MASH, and we would love to hear them.
Took me all night to put him up. How can I take him down in an hour?
Rub this.